the difference a day makes. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy.
Hello again. I'm Tim, the Minnesota Firefighter, with the ARMM form of melanoma cancer. It's been roughly a month since my last update, and frankly, quite a lot has happened. As mentioned in my last update, I completed 4 rounds of dual immunotherapy treatment at the end of February. It included infusions of ipilimumab and nivolumab done once every 3 weeks. This could be considered phase 1 of my treatment plan and lasted 3 months. Coincidentally, it took me about 3 months to learn how to pronounce the names of these drugs. In March, I transitioned to phase 2 of the treatment plan. I now receive a single infusion every other week of nivolumab. This past Wednesday, I completed my second infusion using only nivolumab. On November 14th of 2018, I completed a PET scan that showed the tumor was cancer and that it had spread to my right inguinal lymph node in my groin. On March 14th, I completed another PET scan. This was my first imagery since the start of treatment in late December. PET scan is an abbreviation for positron emission tomography. Like all cancer, melanoma loves carbs, especially sugar. PET scans use fluorine-18 fluorodeoxyglucose, which is a radioactive contrast agent, to highlight areas of suspected cancer. Unfortunately, a PET scan can't distinguish between cancer and inflammation, which isn't necessarily all bad. The recent PET scan shows a slight increase in the size of my affected inguinal lymph node, but no extension beyond that area. Imagery still indicates the presence of activity in the original tumor location, and there's also some activity in one of my neck lymph nodes, but they aren't sure that it is associated with cancer, so we'll keep an eye on it. Completing phase 1 of my treatment plan brought another visit to the Mayo Clinic Oncology Department to see the melanoma group. There are 4 doctors and 2 physician assistants in this group, and they only treat melanoma. It reminds me of bankruptcy attorney Jack Prescott's television ads. Melanoma, it's all we do, and we do it well. I met with the melanoma team on Tuesday morning. They agree with the team from Methodist that the treatment plan is progressing well. I also have a better understanding of how the treatment plan works. In the first phase, ipilimumab stimulates the body's ability to produce T cells, while nivolumab unlocks the ability of the T cells to recognize and attack cancer. It's a lot more complicated, but that's the abridged version. Even though my body has done a great job of handling dual immunotherapy, the second phase switches to single immunotherapy using only nivolumab. It's my understanding that there's no advantage to continuing the ipilimumab after the first phase, so moving forward it will be only nivolumab over the course of the next 3 months. I've read that there are 2 options for receiving nivolumab during the second phase. I'm currently scheduled to receive nivolumab every other week over the course of 3 months. Another option is to receive the same total dosage but do it once a month instead of every other week. That would reduce the number of times I have to get stuck with a needle. The Mayo oncologist said that would be definitely an option, so I have a request into my Methodist oncologist requesting to do treatment once every 4 weeks instead of every other week. So we'll see what they say. On Tuesday afternoon, I also met with a colorectal surgeon from the Mayo surgery department. This doctor was pretty clear about his desire to perform surgery only if it improves my quality of life. In particular, he doesn't favor doing an APR, or complete resection. Hasn't been clinically proven to improve outcome, but it definitely impacts quality of life. The colorectal surgeon told me that he was aware of the latest PET scan and wanted me to complete phase 2 of treatment. Tumor reduction remains our goal, and reduction of tumor size could open the door to possible surgery. There have been many advancements in surgery, including the use of robotic and computer-assisted procedures. It's now possible to lift tissue containing tumors away from the underlying layers of muscle. The tumor then can be removed by a transanal resection while retaining all the normal body functions. The transanal resection would require general anesthesia, but it'd be a day surgery. So unlike a trip to the casino, I have a much greater chance to not lose my ass in the visit and still go home the same day. Recently, there have been several indications that also lead me to believe that things are improving. I won't get into the graphic details, but I believe treatment is achieving tumor reduction. Remember when I said that PET scans can't differentiate between tumor and inflammation? On Tuesday, the Mayo surgeon did a physical exam and said he wasn't able to feel any tumor. At the start of this journey, I said that it's a terrifying yet exciting time in the treatment of melanoma. There's still a long journey ahead, but I'm trying to focus on the exciting aspects. I have more energy and I'm feeling better than in the past couple of weeks. I'm slowly adding more physical exercise to my day-to-day activity. In fact, I feel better than I've felt in months. So, as always, I appreciate the awesome support of my fire family and the positive energy that I've been getting them. We're going to continue the fight and see what happens as we move forward. So that's the news from the front, or more likely the news from the bottom for now. Thank you.
What a difference a day made. 24 little hours brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain.